fruit fly in here.
There's nothing of that sort. Missy, are you recording?
I've been recording.
We've been recording.
Good girl.
It's like
Good girl.
every day we say recorded. Them fruit flies is growing.
And that
to real
ASMR
flies.
with the nails. That was good, man.
Was it?
She clocked.
That was like so clear in the
Bean
headphones.
loves
It's crazy.
when I do
She
this
does.
to her.
Who does?
Our dog.
Yeah.
One of our little girl dog. She is it's like a magnet. She's like gravitated towards that. When she hears it,
I don't even have to call her name. She's just like me.
Help me.
Yeah, the small dogs, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting fancy pinkies out.
You know what? We should all be fancy. Pinkies out.
Oh,
SpongeBob style.
pinkies.
Bang bab.
It's been bad.
2 in the pink.
1 in the stink.
Guys, we had to bring out a little juice because we're getting deep today.
Yeah.
We're dirty whining.
Well,
Are we going to dive in?
We need to dive in. I
Let's
digress.
intro.
I'm gonna have to do like a 5-minute fucking monologue today, or what?
We are. We need it. Sometimes we need to tell people that we're not okay. I'm not okay, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
It's
not
your boy.
either.
It's your boy, and I'm not okay. It's your boy, Marky Mark.
I'm Misa.
And Ryan.
And this is Anytime Relevance Podcast. Please make sure you hit those subscribes, follow us. Please comment on this, comment on any. Check out our shorts on YouTube. Just dedicate those 5 seconds.
Support
10
the
seconds.
short.
Yeah.
Support the short.
Yes, with your
That's-
short-term
oh, yes.
memories, with
Yes.
your inability to pay attention to anything longer than 90 seconds.
True that.
I'm guilty of it.
Dang,
I'm
did I
guilty
just
of it too
go
sometimes,
in?
though. I'm not gonna lie.
Are y'all going to prove me wrong?
Prove her wrong, because we're
Prove
going to
me
do
wrong.
oppositional type of, movements here. Hit those subscribe, because she says you won't do it.
You won't.
We won't. And if you will, let us know how you feel.
Appreciate you too.
Right.
If you will, we'll send you nudes.
Facts.
True.
Yeah. No face.
No face.
No face cam.
No. I'll send you a picture of my feet. Have you ever sent news where you just like take parts of your body and you like close up and you're just like, it looks like a butt crack, but it's your chin?
It's your like elbow.
Oh, yeah.
crease.
Send nudes. You're like, yeah. It's
Nah.
I've definitely
never.
been swindled on social media because you bet I'm clicking on that
right.
thumbnail.
Right.
Sometimes
Guilty.
girls want to see titties too.
Yeah.
Sometimes we want to see ass.
And I'm gonna start it off. As I said before, life is life. Like I feel like a therapy session is happening right now, and I feel like that's
This is
okay.
about to be. Yeah.
Bitch fest from all of us.
I'm whining, and I shouldn't feel like this. I shouldn't feel that life is life and like this.
Dude, that's
But
part
it
of my
is.
point.
Yeah.
That's part of my point that you're making right now.
I'm sorry, I'm in your head.
No. Do it.
I hope you're wearing a condom because it's dirty.
No, I know you're clean.
All right. I just feel like I'm in the momentum that I have. I should be happier. I'm blessed. I have, beautiful children. Even though there may be struggles, and I'm going to tell you a little about myself. I have 2 children with autism, and it is a struggle with therapies and nonverbals, and they're also very, very young, but that's not my complaint. That's with everything going on, that is the most beautiful thing. I think that they bring life to me. I feel like people who have children with autism, I feel are special people, and they can handle it. And one thing I've always been told is I have, so much patience, and I can see it. And so like, I remember when it happened and I found out that they were, autistic, I just remember being so thankful when I would hear like, your children are autistic, but like, you caught it early. The therapies you can, set in can change a lot of things. It looks pretty bad and bleak right now, but like you can, you know what to do. So like you can add to their growth and really mold, where you want to go with them. It's just, you're going to have to put more than you've ever done with any children that you've had, or, been around before, and it was like, okay, it was a personal like challenge to, okay, I know what to do, like I got to get this started early.
Yeah.
But what I didn't account for was like life to kick in and also bring me down. Like I'm in a crazy setting of a world right now. Inflation's high. You know, I feel like I make a great salary, but then because I have all these kids and I'm doing all these things and all these therapies, I feel like I don't get to do like, you know, what I do. And again, I'm not complaining because the love I get from these kids is everything.
Yeah.
But it just feels like every time I take like 17 steps ahead, I get pushed back like 20 steps back. Like the line keeps moving forward, even though I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do.
My coworkers and I were talking about this morning. It's just like, this is the line for being comfortable, and this is the line for my wages at. And over the last 5 years, it's just
it doesn't.
It's risen just like the carrot just keeps getting further, dude. And it's like it's really. I don't know. It's brutal, man.
And I have to remind myself, like, yo, at least you have the money for these therapies. At least you have, you know, a career where, sorry, fruit fly. Get out of my space as I'm talking.
Safe space.
At least I have, like, the means to do this, because there's a lot of families out there that don't. And, you know, you're blessed. And when I go home, and the coolest thing is when I go home and everybody's like, Daddy. And it's just like the love I feel when I go there. That is like the riches that I appreciate. But I just feel like, again, life keeps doing what life does best. And I know everybody feels the rain. I know everybody feels, you know, things. And it's just like, I'm tired. When am I going to be comfortable? When is that line going to be there?
Yeah, when is it going to even out at least?
And I know I live in a state that it doesn't help.
No,
you know,
for sure. But the wages here are also much better than wages in other states.
I couldn't get those wages anywhere else.
Well, the wages are great, but the cost of living, just like...
that goes hand in hand.
We have the highest tax. We're in the top 3 highest tax for, like, it's us, Hawaii, and New York.
We also get a lot, though.
Sales tax, property tax, just like...
But we get a lot for those taxes, too. Like, kids have free lunch at schools. Am I wrong? Or am I right?
Well...
In California.
It's funny you say that. There has been some cuts in the educational system, and apparently food is being cut as well. So not every school. There's some schools that are going to survive. Hopefully, a lot of schools are going to survive this, but there are schools that are already being affected where the food program is going to be depleted, or it's going to be on the school to come up with that funding.
So I got one question for you. Do you feel like being an educator helped you? This is kind of backtracking a little bit. Do you feel like being an educator helped you diagnose your kid with autism? Like, did you know to look for the signs for autism, or was it just, you know, you had a couple kids before?
I'm gonna say it like this, and I think that there are people that are gonna resonate with this. Even though I felt like I knew the signs and what to look for, I have one son that I always beat myself up about this.
Don't do that.
And I did for a long time, not anymore, because like I get to like, it's cool to see him like grow, and he is super intelligent, and I get to like be a part of that education with him, especially when I do like his ABA therapies, and I get to, you know, and even though I'm super tired and I've been teaching all day, I come back and it's like, this is him and I's time.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
My 4-year-old, I caught right away. I caught when he was like, before he was 2, I was like, I already knew he wasn't hitting milestones.
How did you know?
It was milestones of talking. He wasn't communicating.
So was that something you learned?
That was something I learned
through like college, like getting your teaching.
That was something I learned not only with like teaching, but like my experience with special ed and with severe autistic children. Like I already knew like there were many the signs of students and clients that I had in the past that, you know, if they just would have had it at this certain time, like they wouldn't be at this point in their learning or their occupational therapies. Like if they just had this a little earlier, like they would have been much further. So you kind of saw that.
My sister says that all the time.
But
She's a teacher also.
Yeah. Shout out to your sister.
Right. All the teachers.
Right. All the teachers. Y'all are
Can't
angels
say
out
it
there.
enough. Sorry.
Right. No, and that's shout out
It's
to
gotta
like
be- it's gotta be said, bro.
Shout out to like shows like Abbott Elementary that like really shine a light on what teachers do,
Dude,
because
highlight that.
there's so many hats that these people do. And I'm not saying all teachers are great, but not all teachers are bad at the same time. You have these people that are just changing lives and really instilling life skills in your children. And a lot of times they're with your children more than you are. Let's be real, because there's a lot of teachers and people out there that are with my children more than they're with me.
8 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's a lot of trust.
I don't want to be like
in a
that.
School system, you know what I mean?
You know,
Like,
but in this economy, we're told to work. And, you know, our kids are secondary. But
unfortunately, very unfortunately, man.
But going back to the question with my oldest youngest son, like my 6-year-old, I didn't catch it until he was around 4, almost 5. And it broke my heart because I was like, he was counting to 100 before he was in, you know, preschool. He memorized movies, and I should have seen like certain signs, but I was like, maybe he's just super intelligent,
super smart,
just super intelligent.
How would you know?
How
would you know? I don't blame yourself over
and
that,
I
man.
didn't
don't beat yourself up.
But I knew when he was 4, I noticed the speech, and he was very his jargon was very unique, very repetitive.
Oh, okay.
And can I be honest with you?
Yeah, it's a funny story, bro. Safe space.
I remember I went to a speech therapist, y'all, and this is the most ignorant thing I've ever done. But I was with my daughter, and she looked at me. She was like, "Pops, if you don't shut the hell up." But I remember, because we used to call it Quinceanese.
Oh, no.
Instead of saying jargon, I was she was a Japanese lady, and I was like, yeah, you know, because we call it like his own language, like he's speaking Quinceanese, and she was like, his jargon, and I was like, yeah, and then he just, and like we're in the conversation, I was like, and he's speaking Quinceanese, and my daughter was like, are you really doing this? And
I don't think that's that outlandish.
I mean,
no, it's like what you called it at home,
right?
The therapist, I guarantee, understood. She did not care. Depending on I guarantee she didn't care.
She corrected me twice, so I knew she like caught it, but like I wasn't really tripping on it because I was just trying to get out like what we had experienced. But long story short, I just didn't catch it like I did my other son, who was clearly showing signs. My son is what you would call today Asperger's, where he's, you know, very low level, so it's really hard to see. And I didn't see it until he reached the age where he was right into preschool / TK. And so that one was always like hard. There was a lot going on at the time, and this is where I'm going back to life is life, and where my personal and love life was also in disarray and was chaotic. And so mom and I weren't really, you know, communicating like that. And I felt like my person was non-existent. And so I kind of held like a lot of the responsibility on my shoulders. And so that was hard. And it still is like that to this day. But, you know, I keep pushing forward, and I'm stronger now. But it is a lot, and I should feel like I'm doing okay. I do feel like I'm okay. I feel like I should be happy, but I feel like I've done everything right. I've been a good man. I've been a good father. I've been good everything, and yet it's still not happening. Again, I know this too shall pass, and I know that the rain falls on everybody, but it just feels like it's been pouring on me for a long time.
Is it like a unfulfilled? Or just like I'm not getting what I'm owed type feeling.
I feel like
I'm not getting what I'm owed.
It definitely feels like I'm not getting what I'm owed. I feel like I've done right by everyone else, and it's not being done right by me.
It's not being paid forward towards me.
And I feel like how long do I have to keep doing and being, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not saying I'm perfect in everything, because you know what? Your boy got high anxiety. Sometimes I crash out because I'm just like overstimulated. But I recognize it and I apologize, and I'm like trying to correct it all the time.
Big, man. It's very mature.
But there's times
and like admit when you're wrong.
Right. And there's times where I'm like, I wish this was Grand Theft Auto, because everybody can disappear. And then the kids, like, I open up the door and they're like, I've been waiting for you this whole time, Daddy. Where have you been? And I'm just like, you make it all worth it.
That's so sweet.
And I think, like, even if you don't have kids, like, you can find that same thing in other things. Like, I'm sure, like, when you come home and Misa's like, let me see what that thing do, you know, and you're just like,
I am sweaty and dirty after work, bro.
That doesn't happen
after
much.
The shower.
That is going to be after the shower.
All he has to do is take his boots off, and I'm like, I could smell.
Yeah, the boots. I'm not going to lie. The boots are nasty.
Imagine what the rest of you smells like.
Right.
You don't want to imagine.
Nah, gooch soup.
I do want to say this because my best friend has a kid with autism, so when we do talk, I know, we talk about our day to day, and for her, she's dealing with a lot of the same struggles as far as like her kid can't verbalize his emotions, and the only way for him to really show it is with his actions, and sometimes when he's frustrated, it could get like physical sometimes.
Oh yeah.
No other way to express the feelings.
And he's still very young, but I want to say this because I have family that has autism, and I've seen them grow up, and they just have the most like beautiful, pure souls.
Oh my gosh.
They're just so genuine with like their interests.
The best people.
There's
no malice.
Like,
there's like, there's no evil intention whatsoever.
Yeah. Once they find like the thing they're passionate about, because that's the thing, they're really creative.
Right.
And when they find a passion, they just educate themselves so much on it, and it's just so interesting the things you learn having a conversation. And it's just like
agreed. Like they're experts.
Yeah. Just, so
they
I know
geek out on stuff.
Tough now because they are so young, and like kids in general can't verbalize things, but like they have a little harder time. But
I'll tell you what.
That's very true though. I think that's
the coolest kids.
The coolest
big reason for why kids get frustrated and have little freakouts is just because they can't verbalize what they're feeling.
I was told
they don't have the real crash outs that we do.
Right. I was told kids with autism, it's frustrating for them because they understand everything you're saying.
Dude, they're so smart.
But can't verbalize a response or a reply back to you. So it's super frustrating where it's like someone who can totally understand you can't say anything back because I don't know how to communicate with you. Mm-hmm. So that's where tantrums and loud noises and my kids, and I got to be strong around my kids and stuff, so I don't want to let them see, but they've all come, like the three of them, the three littles I call them, have come up and just like loved on me, and like it has been like the most healing thing, and like it gets me to a point where I'm just like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve like the love that they're giving me. Damn it.
He tried to get them.
I tried to get them.
He tried to get. It was
we
close.
will kill this fruit fly before the episode
kill you,
ends.
but
it's gonna land in your glass.
Right.
Get it on the rim.
Motherfucker.
Just finish that shit.
Where I just don't deserve this, and I'm having like bad thoughts, like.
What do you mean you don't deserve it?
No, I'm saying at the time I'm thinking like I don't deserve this because I've either like yelled at them or like been super anxiety and like my anxiety overstimulated, and I just I'm just wilding out, and it's not their fault. It's just a situation that's going on at the time, and I just feel like...
Man, that's like every household.
Right.
I just wish more people would verbalize stuff like that.
We be fighting in my household, and I try so hard not to fight in front of my kids, and I try so hard not to do certain things in front of my children, but it happens.
Good, man, because I had a lot of fighting happen in front of me, and that was like not good.
Same.
Like,
But you know what my folks never did is they never apologized to me and like helped me understand like why they're fighting or like what's going on. I always felt like my parents.
Well, that wasn't your business.
It wasn't.
Between
you know
them.
what? My parents
It was
did
them.
That. My parents kind of did that with me, except they're just like they basically just expressed like it's not about you or your sister. It's between us two. It has nothing to do with y'all. And at the time, that didn't really mean anything to me because
Right.
I was just like, man, I'm just trying to play these video games. But like,
I don't really give a
as a
damn.
grown up, like I can see that probably definitely affected my psyche
All the time.
as a like 14-year-old, 15-year-old kid, knowing that like, all right, it ain't me.
Yo,
Because for a while, man, like I was convinced like I was the cause of like my parents' stress. Like there was times that, like they'd be arguing over stuff that I'm doing or not doing, and I would overhear it, even though I wasn't supposed to, obviously.
mm-hmm.
And I just slink back in my room feeling guilty and just back to old habits.
Yeah.
It's just
Nothing will humble you like a highly intelligent autistic kid telling you, "I don't like that." like,
Oh, yeah?
I have my 6-year-old son. If I'm doing something or upset or like overstimulated or like having a high anxiety attack and yelling or like going off about a situation that's really bad that's going on in the house, he'll look at me and be like, "Dad, I don't like that. Please don't talk to my mom like that." And I'm like, "You're right.
you know what
My bad."
keeps y'all in check.
Yeah.
That's the cornerstone of the family right there.
It is, because it's like, I come from a yelling family, and like, not that that's okay, and not that I ever want to repeat that.
He's come to correct it.
But yeah, and the situation I'm in, probably everyone would probably agree if they understood what I was going through. But I'd be like, you know what? You have the right to yell, but not in front of the babies.
Never.
And he lets me know, I don't like that.
Crazy.
One thing I and I've said this before, I think in earlier episodes, autism is like the child has a brain like a Ferrari. We're all Camrys. And that kid has the brain of a Ferrari, and he can maneuver faster and more integral than anyone can possibly imagine. The logic in his head is just like,
Would you say it's just like more hyper focused than our logic
it's like,
in a sense?
you know how we can feel, it's like one or the other. Like we can feel emotion, or we can feel like, the conversation is heightened, and, I feel the disrespect.
Yeah.
He can, like, it's 360 with him. He can feel everything.
That's
Like the tone, the emotion. But like that's not even the gist of things. Like, yeah, that's one thing that gets me like sad, and that's one thing that like rocks me. But like beyond that, finances. We talked about like always, going for more. I think we are all well off than most folks, and in wonderful careers.
fake news.
Fake news. They should pay us more.
Man.
But I feel like I don't get to go out and like do anything anymore.
Bro, it's
not
so
even take my
expensive, bro.
kids
It's
out.
so expensive.
Right. There was times where I would be able to take my kids and my family, not just my kids, but my family out to like LA, rent a car. We could spend, X amount of dollars, hit the beach, do, certain vacations. And it's like this day and age, because things keep going up, I can't even do that anymore.
Right. It's hard to get ahead right now. I can relate to you on that front, where it's just like most of my time is spent at work, and I can't even afford to save up money for a new car that I know I'm going to need soon. This house
Right.
needs a lot of love, and it's like,
Yeah, it do.
when are we going to be able to upgrade it? Haven't been on a vacation. My family, they've gone to Mexico like 6 times in the last 2-3 years, and I haven't been able to go with them.
It's
once.
frustrating how much your family goes on vacation and we just like can't afford to.
Right.
Yeah, it's just so I know this kind of stemmed the topic for today, Mark and I were having a side convo before we started recording, just about wanting to move, because it is hard out here in this lovely state.
Hard out here for a pill.
It is, man. California is pretty rough with all the things we deal with out in California. Like, it's not easy. Everything is so expensive here. Yeah, we make more per hour, but like everything also costs way more. When we went to Illinois, dude, we went to fast food. We ordered a meal for two, a full meal for two.
We ordered a
It
meal
was like
for
$24, dude.
It's like $40 here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like $24 for like, I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
When they told me how much it was, I was like, did you get everything? It's like, no way.
that the meal for 7 that ended up being less than $100.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Keep in mind we were in Chicago, which is also a very expensive state to live in.
Not a state, but you know.
I'm sorry, city, state. Very, it's not a cheap city to live in either, but it's just like, with us, it's the cost of everything, the cost of living, going out, every little thing.
Gas.
Is just so high.
Ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to live in a more affordable state.
I feel it.
And unfortunately, I don't think Ryan wants to come with me.
I'm down to move. I just have to wait until my apprenticeship is done. And I want to move to a state where I make at least as much as I will when I'm a journeyman here as I will there. You know, like versus like the cost of living. That's going to be a lot of math we have to do.
I'm trying to keep
I'm trying to keep
y'all here, but I feel it.
It's like I don't know what my journeyman wage is going to be in a couple of years because we are currently negotiating on that. But you know,
it just
we'll
sucks
see.
that we're in that position where like
I don't want to be in that position.
I don't want to be in that position
want to
either.
be California. California
Neither
is
do
beautiful.
I.
Love this state. Man.
everybody wants to come here anyways. Y'all
That's
want
what
to come
I'm
here,
saying.
right?
That's what I'm
Everybody that's
saying.
listening around the world, y'all want to be here. Everybody wants to be here. I want to be here.
Like when you visit, like if you're from the outside the U.S. and you visit the United States, it's like New York, California. Like that's, I can't see anywhere else I would want to visit as a foreign person.
Yeah.
Can I say, though, it goes a little deeper for me.
Tell
I've lived in Sacramento my whole life.
Okay.
I have not ever really left. Ryan, you're from the Bay Area. You got to move. Mark, I know you're from LA. You got to move. And all I know is this little corner of the world.
Yeah.
And I haven't explored. I feel like I've been very dependent on family. Ryan as well. And it's like I sometimes don't know who I am. I need to go. I want some like individuality. I want to see if I can do it.
Just like
She's
survive
like a
on our own.
bird. She wants to fly
I wanna fly
away.
I don't know where my soul is.
That was real. That was like the
Dang,
realest. Like
man.
I'm just about to cry.
That was really good.
Yeah. So
But I feel that, unfortunately, I feel that.
I've been,
I don't want to feel that, but I do.
Ryan's very aware of this because I feel like I've been in a funk for the past few months that I just can't seem to shake, and I'm trying very hard to, but it's also so hard when I feel like I give a lot of myself to others when I'm trying to go through my own journey too.
Let me just say this. Misa is very, very, very selfless with her time. She gives up her personal time to help out friends and family more than anyone I know.
Yeah.
Like bar none. Like it's not even close.
Yeah.
And
I concur.
I respect you and I love you for it, dude. I know it's real big dick shit. Like it's crazy
BDE.
how much you dedicate to other people just to help them when it has no benefit for you.
Yeah.
It's very impressive, Misa.
Yeah. Well,
I love you for it.
thank you.
Love you too.
But thank you. But I also find joy in things like that when I know I'm in a place where I can help and give my time, whether it's you need help with something or maybe you're also struggling financially where I don't have much to give, but I'm going to give you what I have because
You think that's
if
like
I
a
love you, like I don't want you to feel let these other things burden you. I'm almost like I will share the burden with you.
Do you think that's like a generational thing, like that care for someone else, like someone
My
else going through the struggle, or do you think that's just like a
my parents
human?
definitely they give a lot,
Yeah, they do.
they come from a large family and they really made a great life for themselves considering where they started,
Hell
Your
yeah.
parents,
you
parents
fall,
are
you fall 5
G's.
times, you're getting up 6 because
Yeah.
they started out the mud.
Yeah, straight. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, exactly.
And I've always admired them because to me, the American dream has always been if I can get to a level where they are being comfortable, but also like people know they can rely on them. If
Right.
they're stuck in a spot, they will call my parents.
Your parents, like, dude, like I like idolize your parents for like what they stand for and like what they are to the rest of your family.
Yeah.
That like, both of your parents, I feel like, are just like absolute pillars to your family. Like they're holding everything up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They are.
Like
And
your
I
mom
rely
was
on
the
them a
oldest
lot.
sister, the oldest of all the siblings. Your dad, he was the youngest,
He's
right?
the youngest.
But he's
Yeah.
also the most responsible out of all his siblings, right? Or like up there at least. I know your dad helps a lot of his other siblings with stuff, with no questions asked.
Yeah.
Your dad's a real one, man.
They're both very
he's crazy.
Shout out to real
generous
ones.
people.
Shout out
and
to Jaime.
I definitely get it from them where I do want to help all the
Yeah,
time.
pay it forward. Like
it
that's
forward,
it's a. I'm so glad. I think that's one of the reasons I ended up marrying you is that I saw it early on that
You heard it here, y'all.
you like to pay it forward. And like that to me, I don't know if I could verbalize that until like I was in like my 30s or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I love people that can pay it forward and just not. I mean, obviously that goes with the saying, but like not expect anything back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And,
No, it's
and
like you give what you
Misa
get,
exemplifies that like to the highest level. She does everything for anyone that asks
Right.
and expects nothing back. And I think that's a big reason why I was initially attracted to you and married you.
I will say also,
And that's real shit.
that's real shit. You heard it here, y'all. But I think that's why I asked you both to do this podcast with me in the very beginning. I think because
Mark, when did we start talking about this, man? I feel like it was that first day where we went out to the brewery.
Yeah.
Mark,
that's down the street. Like
when you brought it up, I immediately we all
Yeah,
immediately jumped
both
on
of
board
us,
and
yeah.
we were like,
let's
I
do
think
it.
it was kind of sweet for you to seeing you like surprised because I was like, we redid the guest bedroom and you came in here like this is for the podcast. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
I remember
Hell yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, they went ahead and like gutted this room, totally changed it, and they spent like weeks, and we had just been like hanging out talking about
6
it.
weeks.
It was like, we should do this, and it was like, oh, like we're working on this room, and I was thinking it was just gonna be like a plain white room, and we're gonna. I came in here and I was like, the vibe was wild, and the dedication was just it blew my mind. But I think that's going back to what I was saying. I would never have asked y'all if I did not know like you guys would not only put your all into it, but like you would go above and beyond the things that I didn't understand and know how to do. Like, but I had to make sure that I was also like, before I asked you, I went ahead and I did a podcast before, and I had to make sure that I was well educated on certain things, but also like there was things that I wasn't, good at. And I took a risk because it's hard to ask y'all to do stuff that I can't do.
Like what?
Like editing and without pay and like,
man.
but that's time consuming. And I remember
It's my boy though.
right. And I love y'all, but I just felt like I knew if anybody was down for it, and like, cause this is a dream, right? But I've watched our dream fruition into like reality. We talked about things and things have come about. Y'all, we wouldn't even be on video if it wasn't for like you and Misa's, like, especially Misa saying we should do this in the very, very beginning.
I want to give a big shout out to Misa right
Shout out to Misa.
Glaze me.
Yeah, straight, like the driving force of the podcast. Like straight, like no bar, like driving force.
Right.
I don't think Mark would disagree. Like,
No, like there's times where I'm like, there's times where I am.
I'm struggling, bro.
Struggling.
I'm struggling to come up with ideas, inspiration.
Not only
this and
ideas,
that.
like I feel
Here
like
comes Misa with
Right.
everything. She always got just like, nah, just do this.
I feel like I have like a cool thing where I come like y'all. I will come up with like 20 ideas. Half of them will be shit. Misa will be like, this idea. Those whole 10 that's it. That's the one I wanted. Like I had this vision, but she just adds just like the extra cherry on top. And then there's days where
good way to describe
I am
you.
out of sync with my creativity. I feel like I'm a creative, but I feel like there's times where life is life and I can't like
all like that.
everything is jumbled, and like a ray in the sunshine, she'll come out and she'll be like, we should do this. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly what we should do. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but you did, and I'm with that.
Every now and then, life gives you those opportunities,
Right.
and you feel it in your gut, and you got to take them shits, man.
And that's what I'm saying.
And this is what I felt with this podcast.
Right. This was a lot
100%.
to ask.
Like when you asked us,
Yeah.
immediately I got a gut feeling like I'm gonna do this.
Right.
Immediately, dude. It wasn't even there was no hesitation. I was like, I looked at Misa and I was like, we're gonna do it.
It was all a whimsical dream.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really was.
It was.
Like it was just like an offhand conversation. Just like maybe we should do it one day.
And I
We
do
did
want
it.
to say, like, the podcast has really been a saving grace for me lately because it's really the one thing I look forward to.
I feel it. Y'all, I
Throughout
look
the
forward to
week.
this every single week.
Yeah, I do.
This
too,
is like-
man. Every Friday.
This
I
is
love
keeping me
this.
from putting it. No, I'm just playing. Just getting dark. But no, for real, there's been times where I don't want to just like do anything. I want to quit my job. I want to be done with everything. But I'm like, I need that job to pay for this stuff that I do and promote podcasts with y'all. And
I appreciate that, man.
This is
I
ours.
appreciate that more than you know.
All right, this is ours, and it's like it's not just mine. This is ours. Like we have all. I couldn't do this without y'all. And as much as I work in a toxic
You
work
can do
environment,
anything you want.
right?
Yep.
I work in a toxic work environment. Life can be toxic. Home can be toxic. But when I come here, I get to be in a comfortable setting with people I love that are genuine people, that are selfless, take care of me.
Yeah.
And I hate that I get down about everything else, but when I come here, I'm
Get to
comfortable.
just be ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good way to put
It's
it.
rare to find people who you can just be like complete goofy with, but also have these harder conversations one-on-one, whether we're doing it on here or on our own. Mark got comfortable farting in front of me, and I was just like, we made it. dude.
Yeah, at that
Weird.
point. At that
Yeah.
We're
point.
here. I used to apologize for
Like
taking
real
dumps
wet,
at their
bubbly.
house. Now I'd be like, y'all.
Who cares, bro? That's a human. I don't give a.
But you know what I mean?
never
Like-
care personally. Like that's a
I've never
human thing. Like
No, I just feel like I'll be sitting at the toilet. I'll be like, they know I'm taking this shit.
Yeah.
just know, we don't give a
Right.
We don't give.
But have you ever been to a person's house where you're like, I gotta go home. I gotta do this.
Oh,
here.
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. For
All
sure.
good, man.
For
Do you know
sure.
how many times I shat in that toilet?
Oh, for
You
sure.
know?
For sure.
I'm glad you don't feel that way here.
No,
I'm glad you feel comfortable.
Not
Yeah.
at all. Just feel
Because
bad
like
when
we
my
try to harbor like that kind of environment for guests who come over. You know what I mean? Just like I want you to feel like you're at home.
Oh, for sure. I think that's why it was so easy to ask y'all if you would do this podcast with me and we could build something, because I feel like
it was no question.
it's always been comfortable with y'all, and I've never had to worry about like, are they talking shit about me when I leave? I feel like you would do it to my face. Yeah,
you
We would.
wish.
right,
We already do.
right.
You wish we would
Don't
think
put us
about
on
you
a
that
game.
much.
Right. Yeah, you wish they would think about me that much.
No,
Exactly.
I'm just playing. But
But
nah, it's never like
I
that,
never
bro.
have to worry about that. I feel like I can be myself. I can say things. You know,
The
there's
feeling is
times
mutual.
Right. There's times where I share.
Vulnerable.
And
And
I-
you get vulnerable
Yeah.
and it's family.
Right.
I'm gonna say it right now.
Right.
It's family, man.
What's up, fam?
This
Yeah.
family right here.
It
This
is.
straight up like AR3 fam.
So as much
Mark,
as
you're
like,
part of my family now.
you fam, y'all. You've been
It's
fam.
official. Coming to Friendsgiving.
Right. He just invited me to Friendsgiving after 10 fucking years, y'all. You hear this?
We just started. We just started it a couple years ago, but you know.
Right. I'm not always happy. There's times where I am going through a lot of ish when I come to this setting, but I keep that at the door and I get to be myself, and I get to also have the therapy session. And I just want to tell everybody out there, it is okay to not be okay. And there has been a lot of times where I have been super like voice, super animated, and I am not okay. And today I will say I'm super blessed to be on this podcast with y'all.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
I also feel super blessed.
Find something to look forward to.
Right.
For me.
Yeah.
For me, it has been this podcast. Just work towards something. Write down things you enjoy doing and try and fit one of those things into your week.
You could do it. There's time.
Yeah.
There's always time. Get off your
keep
phone.
You pushing.
Get off your phone and do whatever you wrote down.
And stop
'Cause
masturbating
they're-
so much. You know, it also takes away.
That too, man.
You know what I mean?
Like, that's like an hour out of your day, man, for all the young men out there.
Women out there too.
Yeah, I don't
It's
agree
not-
with
it's
what
not,
they just said.
It's not exclusive to the sex. You're right.
Bust that nut.
Shout out to the
But
sex
not
addicts out
too
there.
much. A healthy amount.
Right.
I don't know if you want to go into that right now.
But all fun
Are you
aside,
chronic? What's going on over here?
uh,
It's like 5 times a day she's
Chronic.
doing it. No wonder it takes so long.
That wasn't a joke.
ah, but
I love that.
well,
That's the shit I'm talking about, man. That's exactly why I love this podcast. It's therapeutic for me, being that like if I'm unhappy about something, I could talk about it.
right.
If I'm happy about something, I could talk about it.
I'm sorry, does how long I take make you unhappy?
It sounds like
No,
it.
what the hell? No, gaslighting
not to
me.
complain, but
You guys are this is
I'm
gaslighting.
tired
right
of it
here.
taking 30 minutes,
This
me.
is
So what the hell?
Gaslighting. I'm not liking the match. I'm not taking the bait.
You're right. Maybe I do need to
I'm not taking the bait, bro.
We need toys.
That's good.
Anyways,
though. That was good.
I just want to say that I came in here super depressed, thinking that I just needed to like unleash some things, and I'm laughing, and I think that's what it's all about. So before we end, I just want to ask y'all: can we manifest something to come up that we have something to look forward to? Just a little carrot that we can dangle in front of us.
I don't want something that's gonna be dangled in front of me. I want to.
That you
I
can
don't
obtain.
I
Yeah.
don't want the whole pie. Let me get a
You
taste.
just want a piece of it. Okay,
I
so,
just want to taste.
so let's manifest
dude.
our piece of the pie.
Man.
But something
I
we
just
could.
took an eighth to the face. I want the
All right, you
whole
want
pie.
an eighth of the pie. I got it.
But something that we can look forward to, because I think that's important, and anybody watching out here, having something to look forward to can change your trajectory.
Whole outlook, man. It'll change your whole perspective, man.
I want to manifest that we take a trip together, y'all.
Where?
Can
Where you trying to go?
we?
Where?
I think we should take a trip together.
Where? No, where are you thinking? Because I know where we want to go. Where you want to go?
Where do we want to go?
Where do we want to go?
News to me.
I think we should plan a trip to. Do we want tropical or do we just want?
You tell me.
Can we go on
I'll
a
tell you.
cruise where
Can we go
it's
on a
just
cruise?
all you can eat food?
I don't know if I want to do a cruise, man.
We should go on the cruise to the Bahamas. Yo, I've done that before. It is wild.
Hedonism. No, I'm fine.
I would do a cruise, but like if we could do something before that, I think we should go to Miami.
I was just thinking Miami.
We should go to Miami.
I
I've
wanna
never
go
been to Florida.
Party
I'd be
it up
super
while
down.
I'm still young.
I think we should go to Miami together.
We should.
Shout out to Miami if you know any place.
You know what? Yeah, actually, yeah. If you're in Miami and you know any place,
I know a couple places, and the person that I'm talking to, you already know who I'm talking to. I'm coming to your Airbnb. So AR3, we're gonna go out to Miami, and I think we should do an episode out there just so we can solidify that manifestation.
Absolutely.
I
think,
agree.
Like we said, let's put our hard-earned dollars and take a trip.
I think we deserve
We
it.
need it. We all need it.
Even if it's a little time from now. Just something
That's
to look
enough.
forward to. And I think it doesn't have to be a trip always, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't have to be, something that you spend a lot of money on. Just something to look forward to. You get to take a little break, but something further on to kind of keep us going and continuing what we're doing here, because I think we're doing magic. So hopefully y'all agree too. And if you don't, fuck a you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Argue with your mama, not with me. And yeah, it was a wonderful
Beautifully
therapy.
said.
It was a wonderful therapy session today.
Yes.
And if it wasn't for you, it was for us.
Yeah, that's
And
facts.
I think it's all good. So it's your boy Marky Mark,
I'm Misa.
And Ryan.
and I hope you enjoyed today's show. It's Anytime Relevance 3 podcasts, not 3 podcasts, but you know what I mean. Subscribe, hit us up. Peace.
Cute.
I messed up that last part.
I will cut it out.
Thank you.